The meaning of life. Perils and strife. Friends and foes. CBleezy. CBleezy knows.
I can't do this. Do you want to sing or no?
I think that's a perfect intro right there.
Great. Welcome to CBleezy Knows. I'm the aforementioned CBleezy, and I know. And I just got this set up really nicely, so I can actually play piano the entire time now, and it's like not even a big deal. It's gonna be great. So, it's the 25th. It's the day before Thanksgiving.
Time flies, doesn't it?
Released. It does. That's Jerome speaking. By now, you know him, you love him, or at least you know him.
I'll take it.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. This is another remote episode where Jerome is in his apartment in Manhattan, and I am up in the Hudson Valley. So we also can't see each other.
Just the aforementioned Hudson Valley.
The aforementioned Hudson Valley. So, yeah. What happened in the past week? Holy crap. My car stuff. What happened with you, Jerome?
I came and helped you out with your car stuff.
Yeah, reluctantly, but it was really appreciated. So, okay, I'll quickly go through. Here's what happened. Woo! So I went to the city. This would have been date number 2 with the girl from 2 weeks ago. Maybe 3 by now. Remember her when we were at Toast?
Well, she wasn't there.
No, but we talked about her when we were at Toast. So, and actually, it was another double date. It was both of them have been with Dave. So, anyway.
What does that mean?
That means my friend Dave came with me, and we met up with her, and we had like a 3-way date. But Dave is gay, so it like doesn't really matter. It was just really fun. So that was the plan. We were gonna go out to dinner, and then there was like some show. It was called Broadway Sings, I believe. And I didn't care what we were doing. I was like, it'll be fun. Let's go. And so I hopped in my car and drove down. And this was one of the times when, like now, I was kind of nocturnal. So I woke up in the afternoon after staying up till 6 or 7 in the morning working. And so then I went down for dinner. And on the highway, my manual transmission car, the clutch, stopped working, which means you can't put it into gear. And after trying many, many things and being on the highway on 9A in Manhattan during rush hour with my car not working, I ended up realizing it was not going to go anywhere. And so I managed to push it to the side of the road with the help from some female sailors, oddly enough.
Failed opportunity for a good joke on that one.
Yeah, what do you want to say about it? I mean, I was a damsel in distress, and there were sailors. It was just a role reversal thing with genders, and they didn't stay for anything. They said, you need help? And I said, I really do. And they helped me push my car about another block. And then, oh gosh, this story, I'll speed through because it is
what's it called
annoying.
when you shift gears without
using the clutch? That is called rev matching. And yeah, I did that for quite a while because I didn't really have another choice. I had done it in the past for fun, and this was certainly not fun. Although when I started doing it and it was working, I was like, I can do this. And then, yeah, I went into first gear, which is fine, but then I got out of first gear, which is not fine, and I came to a complete stop, which meant the car was no longer going anywhere. So, yeah, the only thing that I could possibly do was push it fast enough to get into first gear without using the clutch, which I tried a couple times. It worked once, and then out of habit, I took it out of gear again. And then I had used all my energy from, pushing the car fast enough to get it in gear last time. And that was it. So anyway, I got towed, and it was like, oh, this mess. I was supposed to be going down to dinner with my friends, and I ended up waiting in my car for like 3 hours. Got it towed to a place, and then they didn't know if they could fix it or not yet. And so I was like, well, I'm stuck here until the morning either way. And I called up my date, and she said, well, this is technically our second date. You can stay in my bed, but don't try anything. And I was like, that's actually kind of nice. Like, there's no, you never have to worry, like, oh, I wonder if something's going to happen. Like, it's just, she said, yeah, don't try anything, wise guy, but I'll help you out. And it was beautiful. So I went down, had dinner with my friends. We went to the Broadway Sings, which ended up going out really late. It probably ended at, 1:30 in the morning too. So it was like, I don't have to drive back home now. So that was kind of nice. Stayed over at her place. We stayed up super late just talking because, of course, nothing was going to happen. And I got to know her super well. And then in the morning, I got the call that basically the car was not going to be fixed. It would cost more than the car was worth to fix it. And so then I called Jerome and said, come help me get all the crap out of my old car. And he did, didn't you?
Yeah.
So the car broke down Thursday night. Friday afternoon, we went to the place, picked up the car, took the last couple pictures, stuffed all the crap that was in it in Jerome's closet, and it's still there. You're hanging out with all my crap, aren't you?
Yep.
Appreciate that. And then I hopped on a bus up to Binghamton, which is where I'm from, and there's a car dealership up there that actually is really good, and we can get really good deals, and we've bought probably 15 cars over the past 30 years from them. So, we wanted to do that.
15 cars?
Yeah, I mean, probably, because there's 6 of us, and yeah. So, yeah, I went back there, and then it was Saturday. We went and looked at the cars, found the one I wanted, but I couldn't get the insurance because I was getting my own insurance, which sucks anyway. But that had to happen on a Monday, or a weekday anyway. So I had to wait till Monday to pick it up. Monday, drove it back here, and here we are. So that was a mess. And my stuff, again, is still with Jerome, and I appreciate that again. But, yeah, so that's the saga of my car troubles.
You left your trombone here, too.
Yeah, I don't do trombas anymore. I do keep that one in my car just in case, but it's like, even the P-bone I want in my house because I care about it. But the tromba, I'm like, I mean, if I'm caught in a bind and somehow I need a trombone, it'll play, but I don't want anybody to hear me unless I'm really in that emergency. I also have my suits there too, don't I? There's a beach bag looking thing, and that's my go bag.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, I have like ties, shoes, socks, suits, black, white, everything I could possibly need when I'm like caught. So I have a trombone and an outfit, many outfits to wear. And I found a bow tie in my glove compartment, by the way. So I guess I thought about that at one point, but I forgot it was there, so it's not really helpful. So that's what I did. You helped me with that. What else did you do this week?
Not a whole lot.
No? Okay. That's good.
I've been waking up earlier.
Yeah, going to bed earlier too, I assume.
More waking up earlier. Still up later.
It's funny. We are doing this right now. It's probably, 10:30, 11 o'clock? What time is it?
It's almost 12. It's like 12:15.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's after midnight. And this is the only time we're both awake, I think. Now. Yeah. Because I wake up a little early, like dinner time, but I wake up really late and I stay up until the sun comes up, which is also really late now. So it's probably like I used to, when the sun over the summer, if the sun would come up at 5:30 in the morning, I would hit 5:30 and be like, oof, I gotta get to bed. Now it doesn't come up to like 7:30 or maybe even later. And so it's just like, what's 6 o'clock? What's 7? Sun, like it's still dark out. And then I can get to bed.
It's cool. You have your little shack.
I do have a shack. It's beautiful. I'm working on my Christmas tunes right now because I was gone for 5 days. Yeah, I do.
There's nowhere I can practice after 11:30.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I live here, is because I don't want to. But yeah, last night it was probably 4:30 in the morning, and I was arranging a tune and I wanted to see how it sounded, and so I picked up trombone, played through it. That was it. Put it back down, kept arranging. It was really easy to do that. So yeah, I love the fact that I can play any hour, any day, and nobody cares. But in fact, actually, I rather playing at night when I know my neighbors aren't outside, because sometimes I'll hear one of my neighbors pulling in, and I'm like, I don't want to play for some reason. Like, you know how that feels, right?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I much rather play in the middle of the night when I know nobody can hear me. Which is really weird to be like trying to make sure nobody hears me and then put something on the internet for thousands of people to see. But it's different. So yeah. Anyway.
I know where you're coming from though.
About not wanting people to hear you?
Yeah.
When you're practicing? Yeah, it's such a weird thing.
When I first started playing trumpet, like I didn't want anyone in the house to hear me, so I would bury my trumpet in as many blankets as I could find and play directly into a pillow.
Yeah. No, it's such a weird phenomenon, but it's true. And even it took a lot.
I remember I'd go downstairs and either my mom or my dad would say, oh, I don't know what you're playing. It sounds pretty good. And I would just like, stop listening. I don't want you to hear it.
Well, do you remember in undergrad when I'm sure you felt that way in the practice room, right? When you hear somebody outside. But you definitely get in the zone where you stop thinking about that. You know, like I would be playing and recording Christmas tunes in, the beginning of October in the practice rooms at Purchase. And that really made me self-conscious. Or even like just the pop songs. It's like, I don't want people knowing I'm playing these pop songs like on the trombone. That's so weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to, and then all of a sudden you don't care what's happening outside of that room. But when I'm home, I fall right back into it. I can't play at home when my parents are around.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah, I find if you put headphones in,
mm-hmm.
and then just blast anything, and then just
headphones are the answer.
And then just play.
Yeah, I could see that. It gets you in your own space, and you stop worrying about any little sound. You could use a
metronome and then play with the metronome. There's some kind of... The metronome drowns out the white noise of existence.
What really gets it for me is just the little, like, noises of people. Like, definitely a car door right now makes me like, oh, I can't do it because it's right outside. Or even, like, just the hum of a car, or like the UPS truck or something. It's like all of a sudden I get super like nervous that somebody is there listening. But
it's bad when you can hear someone talking outside,
oh,
because then they can hear the instrument.
Yeah, but like, how many times have you been outside a practice room and you hear somebody practicing and you don't even think anything about it? You're like, whatever, somebody's playing. And then unless it sounds really, really good or really, really bad, you don't even bat an eye.
I mean, but I've heard those. I don't know, it couldn't have been an opera singer. Someone was singing, and it sounded like a dying goat from down the hall.
Yeah, sometimes it does. Yeah. Yeah, well, don't sound like a dying goat, and it'll be fine. Yeah.
It was bad. They were projecting it, though.
Well, at least that's something. Here, I played this game with my brothers over the weekend when I was home. That was actually kind of the nice thing about my car dying, was when I was home. It was like, oh, all the family's in town. All of my family members just happened to be in town on Sunday. So anyway, Let me get the chords. All right. So you have to name this tune. The way we did it is I gave the chords to my brother and he played them without knowing the rhythm of the chords or what song it was. So he had all the chords in the right order, but he didn't know what song it was. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So wait, you're just going to give me chord names?
No, I'm going to play them out of time, and you have to guess what song it is.
All right.
Now,
have fun playing them out of time.
It is a Christmas song.
All right.
Okay. Here we go.
And a happy new year.
That's amazing. He didn't get it. It took him forever. Okay. It was the B section that really hit him because I have interesting chords for it. So here's the next part. It goes. Like that part really screws you up. But
I love the please bring us some figgy pudding.
Yeah, I just finished arranging that one. No, I did not yet finish arranging. I'm about halfway done. But I looked up the original, and it was basically like, yeah, they were just carolers, and they wanted figgy pudding, and it was like kind of they would go into rich neighborhoods, kind of like trick or treating, and you like want to get the good ones because not everybody has the good stuff. Jello pudding.
And then it's sung by Bill Cosby.
Okay, how many times? This is only like episode, 12 or something? And we've brought up Bill Cosby in almost half. Almost half.
It's important.
All right. Nameless tune. Ready? Another Christmas song.
Play that one again.
Just the ending?
No, the beginning.
Can I do it in a different key?
All right.
Okay. Remember, these are out of time.
Yeah.
I kind of played the last part in time.
What is that?
To help you out. I'll play the last part in time for you.
Is that A Little Town of Bethlehem?
No.
You know what I'm coming from, though, right?
Yeah, because they all sound the same. Here, I'll help you out. So, you want me to say the rhythm of the melody? Or is that too much?
Is that the rhythm?
Oh, the melody.
What was that beginning? 1-800 cars for kids.
No, not 1-800 cards for kids.
Ba, ba, ba.
Yeah, it's a lot of one chord. All right, I'm gonna start to give you the melody. That's how it starts.
What?
Do you know it yet?
Oh, that does not count.
What do you mean it doesn't count? Tell me why it doesn't count.
I didn't even think of that one because
Tell me.
I don't even know how to say it.
Okay, so it goes. Mele Kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas to you. Okay.
Ugh.
So you got four on that one.
4.
Ooh, this is a really good one, and I forgot what it is.
4 out of what?
No, poor.
Oh, poor. Yes. Yeah, because that's a dumb Christmas song.
It's not. It's a really nice Christmas song.
Who sings that?
And
Elvis, right?
No, Bing Crosby.
Isn't there an Elvis version?
No.
I'm hearing an Elvis one in my head. I can hear him singing
Well, that's why you don't like it. It's funny. Our parents' generation loved Elvis, and our generation are like, I mean, we like System of a Down though. Anyway, so
that hiatus. It's gonna end.
Yeah, I can't wait. I forgot what song this is because this is one of the ones that I used. Although I played it for you.
What?
That's it. I played this for you the other day, but
when?
I forgot what song it was.
All right.
Okay, this is the last one we'll do because this is really cool. I think.
Ooh, nice.
Thoughts?
Sounds nice.
Thanks. The beginning is more what you're used to. What happens here? Thoughts?
Still sounds nice.
Okay. You have a little bit more knowledge of what it might be, right?
I've got nothing.
Okay. Beginning's in 6/8, and then the rest of it's in 2 for the original one. So it goes. Then it's in 2.
Great.
Do you know it?
Here we come a wassailing.
Yeah, a wassailing. You're not gonna keep going? Please keep going.
Bdoop, doop. Gweep, 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 gweep.
Thank you. Whew.
We could release an album.
I think we just did. All right. So let's wrap it up, but also acknowledge that tomorrow is Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Let's acknowledge that. I made this update. So last week was when we did the marathon that ended with farting. That was really just so... It was so us, but like the first time that's happened on the podcast.
Wait, what happened?
We started it by you fiddling around with your phone and us trying to play the theme song. Yeah. And then you were like, it's going to get better, don't worry. And then it went into armpit hair, and it went into like your pubic beard, and then it went into like makeup, and it went into farts. Girls can fart, and then we actually played the one at the end. It was a mess. It lasted about an hour.
Wow.
So, I mean, I think it was really funny, but in that I mentioned, which you probably don't even remember because it was just such a marathon. I changed it, so now if you want to advertise, you can do that still. I'm waiting for somebody to maybe want to, but I also kind of stopped advertising this podcast on my YouTube channel. So
you know who we should have sponsored with the fart episode? Should have been sponsored by Poopery.
Ooh, I think we did sponsor it by somebody, but maybe it was us.
Poopery. It's just a spray that takes the stink away.
Is that what it says?
Yep.
Awesome. So. But I added something on the website, which is classicaltrombone.com/CBleezy and there's the thing for advertisers. And if you click it, you can do the like advertiser one, which is like $50 the first time to like see. But if you just want to get us to like talk about something, a topic or whatever, it's $20. And you could just donate $20 and we'll talk about whatever you want. Or we'll just like say your name and give you a shout out. Yeah. What, you want to give $20 so we can actually talk about something you like? Not going to happen.
So for $20, that's got to be the whole show.
No. Don't you? No. I mean, it might be, but
I got something we could talk about.
Okay.
How about
you got $20?
These Nickelback analogies.
No. Never. Yeah, for $20, I'll talk all about it. But Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Jerome loves Thanksgiving. Now, This is my first Thanksgiving where I won't be eating meat.
It's a very American holiday.
Yeah. Do you know that the turkey was supposed to be our national bird? That's a really poor turkey impression.
I'm sorry. I didn't have enough guttural aspect to it. Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, I do a good one. What do you want from me?
Do it again.
Okay.
That's really good.
Thank you.
Oh, dude. The tuba player in my quintet does the best impression of a crying baby.
Ooh. Like Jack Black, Tenacious D, Baby?
More accurate than that.
Oh, come on. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, this one, it was enough. I had to turn around and look at him to see if he was actually making the sound, because it was... Dude.
That's impressive. I'll give you that.
I'll try to record it next time.
Please.
It's really... I was scared when he did it. There was something very unsettling and unnatural about the whole thing.
That's awesome. So what are you doing for Thanksgiving? What's your tradition?
I usually work out with my buddy in the morning.
Usually being the past 2 years.
2 years? No, past 4 years.
Okay. So all right, I'll give you 4.
Yeah. Exactly.
The 4-year one was 4 years ago was the first time you did it though, right?
I think this is going to be the 4th year. Actually, now that I think about it. Wait, no.
It's possible.
Wait, no. Wait.
That would have been the beginning of junior year.
Yeah, this will be the 4th year.
Okay.
But it's a good tradition.
Okay. And then what happens? So that's in the morning.
Yeah. Since such a big turkey feast.
Yeah. So, okay. Here's what I'm... here's where
potatoes.
I am. I have a sweet
pecan
potato waiting
pie.
for me. Pecan pie. So, the diet I'm on is try to not have animal products when avoidable. But when it's rare and appropriate, you just go for it and eat whatever you want. And of course, Thanksgiving it falls under that category completely. But as we're getting closer to it, I'm realizing I don't really want to stuff my face and feel like crap. When for the past 5 months, I've felt awesome. So I probably will not eat meat. I might have like a little turkey, just like a little taste. But actually, for the most part, there's not a whole lot of meat on the table, right? Isn't it kind of just the turkey?
Yeah.
So it's not really going to be that hard. But I will also try not to stuff myself like in past years when I was doing it just to do it. Now I'm actually going to enjoy the food and eat small portions, and it's going to be lovely. But yeah, Thanksgiving is just like Christmas, like is coming holiday. For me, it's just Christmas is coming, and now you get to celebrate it outwardly rather than just in your own home. That's for me. I don't know. But so what's you said you go to the gym. You didn't tell me anything else.
Oh,
you
yeah.
said you eat food, but where?
I'll go to my nana and grandpa's house.
Yeah, you do.
New Jersey. I used to.
Oh yeah.
We probably still. I think if we still do that every year, my uncle would take me and my sister when we were little. We'd go see a movie. And now we still go.
Do you know?
I saw Beowulf one year. That's a great, terrible movie.
Yeah, we've done some of those. We typically so I'm gonna tell you the opposite of what I'm going to be doing this year, which is what I've done in the past with my family. And this is one of the best traditions that has ever happened, even though it only happened for a few years, although probably a good 6 or 7. So we would go to my grandmother's house for dinner, and we would stuff ourselves, like eat so much, because that's what you do, right?
And then you pass out.
Yeah. I specifically, if you ask any of my family members what happens on holidays at my grandmother's house, and now my house, we've kind of transitioned to my house for some of them. I just go on the couch and I pass out. And it's so glorious because I stopped wanting, FOMO?
Fear of missing out.
Yeah. So I stopped getting that because I loved napping after I ate so much that it didn't even matter. So yeah, I stopped worrying about it and being like, oh, but I'm going to miss them talking about politics. That's not something I really care about right now. I want to sleep. And so I would do that. I would just eat and then slink away. And then they'd be like, where's Chris? And I'd just be so passed out on the couch. Lovely, lovely. So anyway, this is even a little bit before that happened. When I was younger, we would stuff our faces at my grandmother's house. We'd stay pretty late. And then we would go to my house. And one year, for some reason, my mom bought 6 dozen or 7 dozen wings and cooked them for us. I think it started out by her saying, would you want them? And us saying, yes, absolutely. And her saying, are you serious? And us saying, yes, absolutely. And then it was just a total tradition where we would stuff our faces at grandma's house, and then we would go eat so many wings at our house and watch a movie or two, classic movies on VHS. But that was probably my favorite tradition of my childhood so far. And that's post Christmas being so magical and pre me moving out. So it just kind of shifted the magic to Thanksgiving. So I do appreciate a good Thanksgiving tradition, but mine had to do with gluttony and it was just so awesome. And last year,
So you're not doing wings anymore.
well, see, my grandmother is still healthy and amazing, and she still cooks quite a bit of the meal, but we stopped doing it at her house because she's getting older, and it's like, why are we making you do all of this? That's kind of on us. And so we switched to my mom's house, and it's pretty great there. Lots of room, everything. My mom loves doing it, but my mom is doing it. And so last year she was like, or maybe 2 years ago, I can't remember when we started doing Thanksgiving there. She was like, hey, you guys want wings? And we're like, yeah, sweet. And she's like, oh, I was kidding. Like, I'm not doing a full turkey dinner and wings for you after. And we're like, ugh, all right. But yeah. And it, again, now that I don't really do meat, I guess that's just fine. But yeah. So there you have it. That's my favorite Thanksgiving tradition, although it is now over. But we have leftovers at my house now, so I'm not complaining. So you go to Nana's, eat some food. Do you ever do leftovers, or do you just take it with you, or are there no leftovers?
There's some leftovers.
And where do they go?
We get some of them.
Yeah, you do.
But it's turkey's always good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the leftovers from Christmas are better though.
What do you do for Christmas?
Spiral ham.
Whoa.
And my Nana makes it too. But those are the best
good.
Leftovers. Bacon, egg, and cheese every morning.
Wait.
With the leftovers.
Which leftovers? Because I didn't hear bacon, egg, or cheese in the leftovers.
Oh, bacon. Oh, I meant ham, egg, and cheese. My bad.
Yeah, I figured you might.
Bacon, egg, and cheese just rolls off the tongue so much easier.
Oh, I know. Yeah, sometimes I would
Bacon,
order...
egg.
You know what?
Bacon, egg.
Yeah, true.
Bacon,
but also
egg.
sausage, egg, and cheese also rolls off the tongue. And I rarely wanted that, but I would say it all the time because it just sounded better.
Those are pretty good at the hub.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. They were real greasy. I got them all the time. I'm not saying I didn't, but
They work perfect with the ABC meal plan.
Oh, God. All right. So, do you want to wish anybody a happy something, or are you good? Because we will wrap it up.
Everyone.
Everyone? Who's everyone? Okay, I want to...
Everyone.
Just keep talking. Go ahead and wish people something. You have to say something. Come on.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Absolutely. Enjoy your turkey. Enjoy your wings. Enjoy your bad movies. It's what it's all about.
I want to mention something before we go. And this is something that my cousin told me about because she had serious encounters with this phenomenon. And I did as well last year, if you might recall. Thanksgiving Eve. Okay?
Ooh.
Thanksgiving Eve, of which this will be released on, the magical Thanksgiving Eve, is a time when everybody from your high school is in town and they don't have a ton of family stuff going on because it's just Thanksgiving and it's the day before. Like, there's not a whole like sentiment. It's not like Christmas Eve where there's actual stuff going on. And everybody is at like the local bar, and you end up seeing people you did not expect to see from your past. You end up maybe doing something with them that you did not expect to do ever. And it's this magical thing that is Thanksgiving Eve. Nothing matters on that day. You can attribute it to being Thanksgiving Eve. You also will probably never have to see those people again until next Thanksgiving Eve. And it's a beautiful thing. So I highly recommend, if you are of age, go to a local bar and just see the people that you did not expect to see, and maybe maybe kiss one or two of them and just see what happens. Are you gonna potentially do that, Jerome?
in my mind, I want to say I will, but probably not.
You should. You don't have to go alone. You could go with your sister even. It's fine. You just have to go and see the people that you really did not expect to see. And you never know what'll happen. And they'll look at you and be like, Jerome, you look good. And you'll be like, oh yeah, I mean, I decided to
Dude,
to
I
be
swear,
now.
last time I went out to a bar, saw some kid. I didn't even know him in high school, but he was drunk enough to say, like, hey, I remember you. You had the same long hair. I was like, oh yeah, really? That's the only identifying feature.
Yeah, you were a big boy.
My hair wasn't even that long.
It was pretty long.
Yeah, it's longer now.
Is it?
We're breaking new ground.
My hair's been longer than any other day in my life, every day for the past year or so.
It's a good feeling.
Probably more than that now. Definitely more than now.
I'm glad but if I win the Marine job, I have to cut it all off.
That's okay. It'd be worth it. I thought the same thing when I tried out a year ago and my hair was long. I thought, you know what? It's a really good reason to cut it. And it gives me that reason rather than just cutting it for the sake of it, which I believe is going to happen February or March.
No, don't.
It's going to happen.
Wait.
It's already so long.
How short are you going?
I'm going roll short. I'm donating probably 14 inches. Yeah.
How many do you need? 10?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we'll see.
So
but
wait,
it's
real
already
short.
So long.
It's going to be...
Not
just bald?
No. It'll be short, but I have a style in mind. There'll be some flow going on, but...
Wait, what kind of style? Are you doing the
metrosexual, like...
The one real short on the sides?
No, I'm not doing the buzz on the side.
Still some beef on top?
No. No, that's fine.
You could do that.
Real trendy. It's real trendy.
The Natalie Dormer?
I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, you don't watch Game of Thrones.
I really don't.
Look her up.
I will do that, but
yeah,
I want you. We already played the end
top
theme.
of her hair long, but then just shave the sides.
That's cool, I guess.
You could pull it off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shave the sides though.
Come on.
It's too trendy. I'm gonna come up with something different. I'm probably gonna dye it purple. Let's be honest.
You could shave the top of your head, but keep the sides long.
No.
Do the friar look.
Yeah, that is what that is. Arthur Graham. So
the reverse mohawk.
Let's wrap it up. Is there anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay, great. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Appreciate you guys for checking us out for 12 weeks in a row. It's been real cool. We're going to keep going. I'm going to start advertising the podcast on my main YouTube channel again, and maybe we'll get some new listeners.
Thanksgiving.
So,
should have had some sort of Black Friday deal.
Yeah, still free. So there you go. Half off, but
No, dude, if you want to send in ideas for the podcast, maybe Black Friday, a discounted rate.
Discounted rate? I'm not going to do that. It's $20. If you want us to do it, we will. If not,
$20.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, discount it to $18.99.
$18.99. That is a pain in the butt. I will do it if you request, though. Sure. Black Friday only, though. So okay.
Watch, somebody will do it.
Fine. $18.99. Black Friday only. You can get us to talk about whatever you want.
Please, somebody do it.
No way.